Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train to Mile 5 video. You join us on the North London line again. We should be releasing today, it should be out very soon. So we're back on, we're at Stratford and we're going to be going over to Willesden Junction. So we're in the 378, which is a lovely train. So let's get it set up. So we'll stick the key on, we'll just get the doors open to begin with. And then we'll come over and get the safety systems on, which remember you do need to get up and go over, or just use the keyboard shortcuts. There we go, normal. But yeah, if you're sitting here you can't do it, so you've got to get up. Why does it say to unlock the doors? Oh, the bar's still going up, so that's fine. Let's do the headlights. We've got a nice early morning service. Was it 6:30? Oh no, they go off. And make sure the lights are on as well. Saloon lights. That might be on. Cool, there's a central line 72 stock. Obviously meant to be imitating, is it a 93 stock? Does the job. I mean, from a distance, it's a tube train. So, and then here's the DLR over there, which just looks awesome. Cool. Probably try and do this run HUDless as well, because, you know, why not? Let's quickly whack the DRA on, really get up. Here's the interior though, the lights are on. So you see we're driving to there, Willesden Junction. Right, back here, we've got to register the GSMR. And we'll get the windows open because it's a fairly quiet train, but that's how it is in real life. So, lovely, right, I reckon it is time to go. Let's quickly check the signal, good. Oh. Okay, well, let's come to here then. Right, close doors. Lovely, that's all done. Right, let's go. Hackney Wick next. We are off, hopefully. And we've also ran this train on the Watford DC line, so that's London Euston to Watford Junction. You can also run it on there, which is really cool. So that's good. We're on PS5 Pro. Why's the keyboard not properly in? We'll quickly get that plugged in. So we had slight sort of FPS issues. Although we were doing like a, to be fair, we were doing a rush hour service. So it's a little bit quieter at this time, I hope. As you can see, it's 33 FPS, so still right. There's some Boris buses and the Sataro as well, which is the Elizabeth line trains as well. It is cool. It is cool, and you've got to remember this is a one-man job as well. So hence the reason why, where I have sort of criticised it. You've got to bear in mind that it's a one-man job. There we go. We've done this HUDless on Train Sim Classic before, a couple of times. So I'd like to think we're okay with it HUDless. I mean, the speed doesn't really, well, it does change a fair bit. But there's warning boards for it, and the stations, you're only going at 45, so as long as you're paying attention you won't have an issue, you know, coming into a station. It's a little brake test. Well, there's another train. There was literally one that's just there, another one already. Wait for the back of the train to pass, then we'll go up to 40. It should be Hackney Wick next. Still learning the stations on this route. Let's try not to look at the actually, to be honest, we probably will see it anyway, but try not to look at the HUD for the stations and just try and remember them if we can. And off we go. Onwards to Hackney. I mean, they're all fairly close to one another. This is probably one of the bigger gaps between stations. between Stratford and Hackney, Wick. Oh. So that you're going slow enough just to see the 25. You'll be slowing down anyway for the platform. Should be right down the end. Yeah, we're a little bit slower into this station, but then it was only 25 anyway. Most of the stations you can just shoot into. Here we are, this is Hackney Wick. So it'll be Homerton after this. Wait for that bar to just go up a little bit more, then we'll get the doors shut. They do close quite quickly on here. That'll do. Right, it'll be Homerton next. Let's properly get the train moving. Put it into power free straight away. I don't know sort of what the driving style is on these overground 378s, but I would imagine they are, you know, quite quick, quite, you know, braking quite strong. Because I mean, this is basically like a metro service. I think it's not every 50, maybe it's every 15 minutes to Richmond. Hello, put down a bit. Yeah, maybe it's every 15 minutes to Richmond, but then also basically every 7.5 minutes to either Clapham or Richmond. Oh. Some workers on the line. We're a bit cheeky there, we went up to about 28. For a second. As we went into power free straight away. Alright, let's go. But there's one cool thing about not just one cool thing, there's quite a few cool things. One is like the little dioramas you get. You know, people doing works, people sitting on the roof terraces, and like that back there, the guys in orange doing some work line side. Cool things like that to make it feel a bit more lived in and alive. Which is always welcome to see. As we come up to Homerton station. A little bit of step free into here, so you know, we were about 30 seconds behind. And sort of ease off the braking as we get towards the end of the platform. A little bit of step 2 though, step 1, bit of step 2. Step 1. Here we are, this is Homerton. And we're still running behind. And then Hackney Central after this, which is not far away. Right, let's go. Onwards to Hackney Central. A little bit of wheel slip out of there. We're okay there, we're okay. There's the Boris bus, or the, is it the new route master for London, or new bus for London? Which are, what, 2011, 2012? I still remember the gossip about them. I remember that a few of my mates had gone up there and they were like, oh, have you been on the new bus for London? Like, it's like the old route masters. This is like in primary school, basically. And there's the Sataros as well. I don't think there's many Sataros anymore for TfL. That's sort of, well, that's what, 2004, 2005-ish? And we're now arriving into Hackney Central. Again, coming in at about 30 or so. Right down the end of the platform. Okay, step 2. step 1, bit of step 2 again, step 1. That will do it. Here we are, this is Hackney Central. Wait a minute, what's up next? Is it Willesden Kingsland? And then Canonbury and then Highbury and Islington. We're about 30 seconds still behind schedule. Would be nice if like the wait time was a bit lower, like on the Bakerloo where it's like really quick. Right, let's go. Oh my god, what the hell? That was not nice. I think that was a bit of wheel slip. So I've set this in. Oh hello, another train up there, another 710. Yeah, I think I've set this to March, or basically how it is now. So that probably is a bit of wheel slip, and that probably was what that big lurch was, a bit of wheel slip. So the average speed on here is 45. So quite similar to the Goblin line in the sense of speed limits. But then it doesn't need to be fast because all of the stations are really close to one another. So by the time you say speed up to 60 or so, you'll be coming straight back down. So 45 is sort of ideal. It does get a little bit laggier here, which hopefully can sort of be sorted. It's because you've got the East London line joining up. So you've got a few more trains, or soon to be these, so that's some funny lighting. Yeah, the East London line joins up, so there'll be even more trains. The ones down to, was it Crystal Palace, Clapham Junction and West Croydon. Or at least Clapham Junction, I think they come through here. Yeah, this is Willesden Kingsland. There's an East London line service, which then goes down onto the South London line. Yeah, Crystal Palace, that one. So far, this has been better than the first look, performance-wise. Well, it's probably just been the same, we just haven't really... Yeah, we haven't had the counter up. Right, Canonbury up next. Let's just do step 2 this time. Let's not kill the train's wheels. We've got a 40 miles per hour limit. But no, get the hard off on this route because, I mean, there's not really... But you're literally all stops and it's slow. So, see how you get on. You'll be just fine. Well, that's my goal when it comes to new sort of UK TSW routes, and even the German ones. It's just learning them HUDless. Like, so for some people, it's about getting platinum medals. Well, this bit's a bit wobbly through here. But yeah, for some people, it's getting platinum medals. For some, it's completing all of the journey mode. And then for me, it's just learning the routes HUDless. I'm trying to play sort of in a fairly realistic way. That's what I like doing on TSW. And that's sort of the unique point to the channel, because there's not many people who do play HUDless on TSW, whereas we try and do it as much as we can, so love doing it though. Right down to the end. So this is Canonbury, this is sort of the first interchange with the East London line.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
And then after this it is Highbury and Islington. And we're on time, so even better. Look at that. And the horn sound does linger a bit, but when it's laggy it just cuts off straight away. Breaks it. Alright, we've got the road, let's get the door shut. We'll need to get on this line. I keep saying it, same with the Goblin line, I keep saying I need to get up there, because I mean London's not that far from me. But it's like North London, so it's like, you know, South London, easy. Get there, like one train there. But it's like North London, so I've got to go up there and go somewhere else. But maybe we'll have to do it at some point. It's not really like one of those destinations where it's like, oh, I want to go to Hackney. Well, Stratford, well, it's even that, so I don't want to go to Stratford. Not one of those places you sort of strive to want to go to. And yeah, this is Highbury and Islington again. So many trains. Johannes, if you're watching this, maybe some as like a South London network at some point, if London's your thing. What's after Highbury and Islington? Is it Caledonian Road and Barnsbury? We've got time here as well. There's a lot of allowance on this service. Some sort of catch-up point, I suppose. That one over there. This is the route map. So you just see like all of the different main lines which intersect and go under us. Shepherd. It is Caledonian Road and Barnsbury next. Let's leave the cab. Let's go and see if there's any cool collectibles to get. As we got a little bit of time. What we got going on? Anything on this centre platform? Oh, there's the map. Let's look at the map. So there's the North London line and the West London line. So you can see after Willesden Junction it splits. You get the West London line to Clapham Junction, and then the North London line then continues down to Richmond. And then yeah, here you've got the East London line, which takes you down to Surrey Quay / New Cross. I feel like it's New Cross. And then the South London line / Brighton Main line, which then take you to West Croydon, Crystal Palace and Clapham Junction. So there's two ways you can go to Clapham Junction. It's like a big loop. Another service, and there is a noise. There's the sort of the electric noise as the train approaches. I think of the blooming word, like the almost like arcing sound. No, you can hear that when the door's shut. It's cool though. It's like on third rail where you can hear like the hiss of the third rail as the train comes in. This has got like similar to that. But obviously the HLE. And we're off. Hopefully I'm enjoying this run quite a lot so far. Whereas on the first look it kept lagging all over the place. We had the low res textures. It's the same. Oh well, I don't know if you want to bang there. It's the same build and everything as what we did on the first look. But this one, yeah, maybe because it's a bit earlier in the morning. But I mean, so far so good. FPS is sort of almost 40. Now we're coming up to Caledonian Road and Barnsbury. So right down the end here as usual. A bit of a gradient as well. I've got a hill start button on the power brake controller. Cool. See, on the Watford DC line, actually all of the stations, or quite a lot of the stations, are island platforms. So you'll keep looking at that side. Fortunately on here, not many of them are. That'll do. This is Caledonian Road and Barnsbury, and I think if memory serves me correctly, it may be Camden Road next. There's a train spotter, there's Johannes. Which, yeah, Incredible Trains, this is their first DLC, which, considering it is their first DLC, is, you know, pretty good. So, yeah, they haven't done a bad job. He hasn't done a bad job. It's not amazing, but then it's not bad. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, it's cool. But again, it's the first DLC, so. Well, I think it is Camden Road next. And I'm sure sort of post-launch you'll get, you know, the updated 378 sounds. Because at the moment it is more like a 377. But yeah, I'm sure sort of post-launch those things will be updated and changed accordingly. So I'm not really too worried about that. I think it's Camden Road next. After this, memory might get a bit more sketchier. Some proper tight corners though here for 45. Or 40, I should say, yeah, 40. Yeah. Well, that's 40 across there. That's it's a bit quick, I think. I mean, our head sway is on 200%, so. There we go, we got blurry textures, which are a bit annoying. Hopefully they'll sort themselves out, which it looks like they are slowly. Again, that's more of a game issue, because King Zigtaubarn has it, and East Coast Main Line did have it. I don't know if that's been sorted. It's more of a console thing. Yeah, Camden Road, this one. And after this, it is. My memory gets a bit worse. Is it Kentish Town West? Yeah, see the roadblocks. Cool.
For your safety and comfort, this station operates a no smoking policy. This includes
This
e-cigarettes.
needs to be sorted. It cannot stay like that. Again, that's probably more of a game issue with the memory leaks and stuff. Yeah, it definitely needs to be sorted. That I don't like blurry textures. If I want that, I'll play Roblox. Right, let's. Oh, hang on. No, not just yet. Oh, you can manually change the PIS on here as well. It's on one of these settings, main menu PIS, and you can change it through there. So quite, yeah, a bit more functionality on the My Track, which is very nice to see. Let's go. What was it? Was it Kentish Town West next? That's a guess. I'm not actually completely certain it is, but it might be. Was it Gospel Oak? That is Kentish Town West, isn't it? We'll find out. Know where it is. So this is sort of like an amalgamation of different lines. So many lines come off here, join up. But we're about halfway through the service. I hope they go unblurry in a second. It's been alright until now. So sort of set it off. Actually, it probably is the same in the first look. I think it was until sort of this time it then went blurry. Is it Kentish Town West, this one? See it in a second. It is Kentish Town West. Nice. We got it right. And there's a Gospel Oak after this. Here we are. Just ignore the textures for now. Yeah, I really hope that can be sorted, because just well, in a way it almost makes it unplayable. I mean, it's not unplayable, but it's just, again, that's more of a game issue. Kinzig Talbarn has the same issue. It might sort itself out as well. Let's quickly pause it and unpause. Hopefully it'll sort itself out as we go along. Some of the time it does. And we are off. So if it is Gospel Oak next, which I think it is, there will be a 20 mph limit. And that's where the Goblin line goes off, starts from. Goes up nicely. Well, soon down to 20. Trying to make the most of the 45 whilst it lasts. No 378. So you've almost seen, I think basically all the trains on here are the 378 on the North London and well, the East London line. I don't think 710s can actually go along there because of the Brunel Tunnel. There's some sort of restriction at the moment. Yeah, this is Gospel Oak. So you may see some Goblin services. Still a bit fuzzy, the textures. Hasn't gone away yet. Right, here we are. Nothing in there at the moment. Next one is 709 to Barking Riverside, so that will be in quite soon. What's after this? What is it after this? Finchley Road and Frognall? No, that can't be right. I don't know. Where is the next one? I think it's West Hampstead. So we got to cross over the Midland Main Line for that, which I think we don't do until after the big tunnel. And we're off. Finchley Road and Frognall, or maybe it is West Hampstead. We shall find out and see soon. Well, there's the 45 board. Warning for leaves as well, so a bit of slippage in the area. Well, we got our textures back. Yes. for now. Just something just spiked it in that area. It didn't like it, so there was some sort of memory leak. A bit of oil slip, let's pop it down. It did warn there was low adhesion here. But from a fun perspective, this route is quite fun. It is very fun. It's one of those sort of high concentration, stop-start, tight timetable, bit of a challenge. And I like that. I can't see the name of that. What's the name of this station? Hampstead Heath. Of course. Knew that. Maybe it's Finchley Road and Frognall next. Oh, they've been a bit blurry again. We knew this one was Hampstead Heath, clearly. Yeah, it's sort of like half blurry now. Well, not really blurry, but half blurry. Just something to set it off again. And this is PS5 Pro, so, you know, ideally it should be fine. I'm going to try it on PS4 as well. I've got it all plugged in actually now. If it's running from next, I'm going to try it on PS4 at some point. And also Xbox, we're going to do it on there as well. So if you're an Xbox Series X player, we will be trying it on there in the coming days. When I say coming days, hopefully maybe tomorrow. Actually no, I've still got to download quite a bit. No, yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll do it on Xbox for tomorrow's video. And then maybe the day after that, or at some point we'll do it on PS4. Because I mean, if PS5 Pro is struggling a bit, I think I'll put it on PS4. I've not played the PS4 version of Train Sim World. I think since Train Sim World 2 or 3. So that will be an experience. Number 378. It's a nice unit to drive. And an easy unit to drive as well. Shouldn't have an issue with this train. Cool. There's step 2, back to step 1. Yeah, that would do. There you go, we've gone back, we've got the textures back now, for now. Cool. About 30 seconds late again. What's going on? No, they've got, no, they're back. Good, good. So is it West Hampstead next? The seat's all blurry though. So it's not all completely back. How weird. We'll get a photo. I'm sort of waiting for a good moment with the sunlight on the front. At some point when that sun does sort of stretch across onto the front, probably near Willesden Junction, that'll be a good spot. We'll get a nice little photo. And of course if it's not blurry either. Maybe now? Yeah, we're crossing the Midland Main Line here. So this should be West Hampstead, as you've got West Hampstead Thameslink station just down there. So ideally this will be West Hampstead. And if it's not, then yeah, don't know. West Hampstead. Right down towards the end. So yeah, it is fair. You do have to concentrate a bit on here. A bit like Cross City, that's quite an intense service as well. Not as intense as that. Don't worry. Oh no, it's fine. For now. Not blurry again. So what's next? What is next? Is it Brondesbury? I know you got Brondesbury and Brondesbury Park. Are they next? Yes, they are. Right, let's go. Well, Brondesbury's next. And we got something right. Oh, let's go. But if you are enjoying the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. And yeah, if you're watching this once you've got the route, how are you finding it? Hey, this will be a good place to get a couple of little sneaky pics. Oh yeah, but the front's blurry, so... right, let's follow down. Cool. Right to the end. That's the other not like easy thing about this route is like it's just to the end of the platform each time. You don't need to worry about, oh no, where's the stop marker going to be for 5 coaches or 4, it's just to the end. Back on time, which is good. See, what we could do is we could just change the time of day. Bit cheeky, but... Actually, yeah, that doesn't look any different. That looks quite a bit different. Well, that's quite a sort of a boring shot. Maybe a rotation on it. I don't like that. We'll try and get another one. So Barnsbury Park, Kensal Rise, and then Willesden Junction, eh? Let's go. Let's watch it leaving. Have we done that yet? Let's pretend we're in this place here. Should let's go up a bit. Maybe a bit more actually. Wake everybody up. And yeah, you do get the 4-coach version if you're on the Watford DC line. That's the option for the 4-coach. If you want something a little bit different. Right, coming into Brondesbury. hang on. Yeah, Brondesbury. See, the stations go so quickly. Brondesbury Park already. They come thick and fast. Yeah, Brondesbury Park, Kentish Rise next, and then onwards to the last station stop of Willesden Junction. So yeah, it's certainly a playable route. It's certainly a fun route to drive, but yeah, just the memory leak issues. That is like one of the main things. And the 378 isn't quite a 378 sound-wise, but that's no biggie. So it's more just, yeah, the blurry textures, which is a memory issue on console. So on Kinzigtaubahn, you get it like literally every time at Hanau, if you're going along that bit. But that hasn't been sorted yet. But maybe now this route's, you know, coming out, and this is, I'd say, quite a major route. It's going to be a popular one, hopefully. Dovetail Road. Right, let's get this sorted. But it's even just worth getting this route to get the 378 on the West Coast Main Line South on the Watford DC. Gives you something else to drive. And it's £24.99 this route. £24.99. So it's sort of, yeah, lower price than usual. And a lot of people were saying about the route length, saying it's only Stratford to Willesden Junction. But you know, it's still been 42 minutes since Stratford. There's not like any fast services. They're all every stop. So it still takes you about, you know, 45-50 minutes to get from one end to the other, which for most routes is normal. Maybe in future we'll see extensions down to Clapham and Richmond. Which I'm sure this route will do quite well, because it's London and it's the North London line and the 378. Right, Willesden Junction up next. Cool. There'll be plenty more North London line content as well. We'll do some freight at some point, and we'll run the 710 on here empties as well. Although saying that, most of them are like late at night, so that's sort of like or like really early morning. So I won't prioritise doing that. Maybe do freight beforehand. I think it's 20 into Willesden Junction as well. Comes even further down. You really do rock about on here though. Lots. And there's the 20. There's a line down to the low level platform. Which I wonder, does that have any services from the low level platform? No, well not. Maybe earlier on in the morning. Maybe, potentially. Feel the grade change there as we go up. So you can hear it. Hear the juice, the current going through the wires, which is excellent. And Willesden Junction, basically right over the top of the Bakerloo and West Coast Main Line, and well, Watford DC line.
If you require assistance at any time, feel free to contact a member of station staff or use the helpline.
Here we go. Then we'll go off down to Clapham, so Shepherd's Bush, Kensington Olympia, West Brompton, Imperial Wharf, and then Clapham Junction. There's the West Coast Main Line, looking lovely. Well, that is going to be everybody for another look at the North London line with a service from Stratford over to Willesden Junction. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed it. Links to usual places, Discord, PayPal, merch store. This will be out shortly. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye guys.